You're not hungry. You're just addicted to eating. Think about it. Humans have survived famines, ice ages, wars. Yet, some of you think you're on the brink of death if you skip a meal. Let's be real. Hunger isn't what you think it is. And fasting isn't starvation. It's a biological reset button that can revolutionize your body and your mind. In this video, we're going to break down what hunger really is and why people get hangry, and how fasting can unlock insane benefits from boosting brain function to increasing your lifespan. And no, skipping a meal won't destroy your metabolism. That's just another myth we're going to bust today. So what is fasting and why is it so popular? Fasting isn't some new health trend. It's been practiced for thousands of years by warriors, monks, and some of the greatest minds in history. But now, science is catching up. And studies are proving ancient cultures already knew fasting is a game changer. It can boost life longevity by increasing autophagy, your body's way of cleaning out damaged cells, kind of taking out all the trash. It enhances brain function by promoting ketone production, a superfuel for your brain. It improves metabolic health by reducing resistance, inflammation, and even the risk of diseases like diabetes. And it teaches you self-discipline, because let's be honest, most of us eat out of habit, not necessity. The science of hunger. Why you're not actually starving. Let's talk about hunger, because most people completely misunderstand it. Hunger is not your body running out of energy. It's just a hormonal signal that spikes when your body expects food, not when you need the food. Ghrelin is the hunger hormone that rises at mealtimes. But if you ignore it, it actually drops back down within an hour. Hunger comes in waves. If you've ever been too busy to eat, you've already experienced this. 1 minute you're starving, and then the next you forget all about it. Your body has enough stored energy to survive for weeks without food. In fact, the longest recorded fast was 382 days. More on that in a minute. Why do people get hangry? Hangry isn't a lack of food. It's a lack of blood sugar stability. If you constantly eat carbs, your body becomes dependent on glucose. When your blood sugar drops, you crash. And suddenly, you're yelling at your dog for breathing too loud. Ellie! Quiet down that breathing. Fasting actually fixes this by stabilizing your energy levels. After a day or two, your body starts burning fat and producing ketones, which gives you steady energy. No crashes, no mood swings, just laser focus. The science of insulin. The hidden reason you feel hungry and tired. Let's talk about insulin, the hormone that controls how your body stores and uses energy. Most people don't realize that constantly spiking insulin with carbs and sugar is the real reason you're feeling hungry all the time. Struggle with weight and experience energy crashes. Over time, this leads to insulin resistance, where your cells stop responding properly to insulin, leading to weight gain, fatigue, and even diabetes. Studies show that fasting can reduce insulin resistance by up to 57%. How long can you survive without food? Reality check. So, you think skipping lunch is dangerous? Maybe for your dog. Enough of the breathing! Let's look at some facts. The average human has over 90,000 calories of stored energy in the body fat. Studies show fasting for 48 hours increases growth hormone by up to 500%, protecting muscle mass, and that number will increase if you're doing some resistance training. The longest medically supervised fast lasted 382 days, where a man by the name of Angus Barbieri started at 456 pounds and lost 276 pounds, getting to his desired weight of 180 pounds. He lived off tea, black coffee, sparkling water, and nutritional supplements such as yeast for B vitamins, potassium, sodium, and other essential nutrients to prevent deficiencies. He did this from his home in Scotland and frequently visited the hospital just for evaluations. I like to remind my kids of this when they're dramatizing on how hungry they are while supper's being cooked. Fasting has been linked to a 13% longer lifespan in human and animal studies. Your body is a survival machine. It will not shut down because you missed lunch. It's actually going to run better. The different types of fasting and their benefits. Intermittent fasting, which is the most popular. So you got your 16-hour fast with your 8-hour eating window, or also you could have an 18-hour fast and a 6-hour eating window. And this is usually 2 meals or 1 meal a day. This is best for beginners, and it improves insulin sensitivity, burns fat, and simplifies eating. Then you got your extended fasting. That's about 24 to 72 hours. And this increases autophagy, which cleans your system out of all the trash, boosts mental clarity, and resets gut health. Then you got your multi-day fasting. That's 3 to 7 days. It's a long one or more. And this, you get deep cellular repair, stem cell regeneration, and massive mental clarity, cleaning out all of the trash in your body. The longer you fast, the deeper the benefits. But even short fasts can transform your health. Hopefully this will change how you think about food and them hunger pains. Keep in mind that anything you ingest during your fast that spikes your insulin will break it and you won't get the same benefits. Stick with water, electrolytes, tea, black coffee, no artificial sweeteners, those will spike it, and you should be good. Most of the time, some simple salt water and a squirt of lemon juice can curb that hunger quite a bit. I'm in the middle of a 24-hour fast now and just sipping on some green tea. Got a pinch of salt in there and a little bit of cream of tartar. Adds some potassium. Debunking some common fasting myths. Fasting slows your metabolism. Nope. Short-term fasting actually increases metabolism by 3 to 14% by boosting norepinephrine levels, which will make you more alert and focused. But bro, I'll lose my muscle gains. No bro, you won't. Fasting increases human growth hormone, which preserves muscle tissue while burning fat. Especially if you continue resistance training during your fast, your body is going to recognize that it is in need of these muscle fibers and it will spare them. It just wants to eat up that spare tire of yours. But fasting is just starvation and unnecessary suffering. No, it's not. Starvation is when you have no stored energy left. Fasting is when your body switches to burning fat for fuel. There's a big difference. Personally, I do the most popular method, which is the intermittent fasting, where I go about 16 hours of the day without any food. Make sure that I'm not ingesting any calories whatsoever, just water, lots of electrolytes. And then I enjoy an 8-hour window of eating and do my best to use like a protein source, straight protein, or a bone broth to break the fast. I do a 24-hour plus fast about once every few weeks. I'm in the middle of one right now. I love the extra energy and the increased focus I get from it. And anytime I can flex the discipline factor, I'm in. I tried a 3-day fast. The first 2 days were amazing. And then I let myself get a little too dehydrated on the 3rd day. When you're not taking in any food, you really got to make sure that you're getting enough water and electrolytes, because you do get quite a bit of water in your food that you're eating. So you got to be conscious of making sure you get lots of fluids. And then when I broke my fast, I had an apple, which is an absolute no-no. With all that fructose, you want to make sure that break it with a protein source, just light eating, bone broth, something like that. There are thousands of testimonials online of people that experienced life-changing results from fasting. So don't take my word for it. Check out for yourself. The science is clear. It works. Fasting isn't just about losing weight. It's about taking control of your body, mastering your mind, and upgrading your health. It stabilizes energy and mood. It improves brain function and longevity. It burns fat while you're preserving your muscle. And it teaches you discipline, because let's be real, we could all use a little more of that. So, have any of you tried fasting before? Tell me, how was your experience? Drop a comment below, because I want to hear. And if you're serious about leveling up your health and mindset, check out my other videos on methods I take towards living the high quality life that we all deserve. And remember, you ain't starving. Eating is habitual. Like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.